Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special 50-point inspection. I am over my friend John Anele's house.
Hello.
And we are going to be doing a 50-point inspection
Right.
on Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA. Now, this isn't just the Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA. This is also aged in the Utopias barrels. Yeah. From Samuel Adams. 17% ABV on this one. It got almost matches my shirt.
Almost. It does, yeah.
It's got the Danger Mouse. Yeah, this is a
Care.
big boy. Drink with care. I am super glad to be sharing this one with someone, especially John, at 17% because that's a lot of alcohol for a beer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this open and start this inspection.
It's a good looking beer already. It's clear, for one, and it's an amber color with a little bit of head, thin film of a white head, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit off-white, I would say. There's a slight, but I mean, it's picking up the colors of the beer, that amber. That's a rich amber coloration.
There's a big difference already with the barrel, with the Utopias aging.
It's got
Wow.
distance. It's got distance on it. You can smell from afar. I get kind of like a raisin bread.
It's got all that. Holy crap.
You get in deeper. Yeah, it's even more raisin, prune.
I should do that.
Brown sugar.
Do the away and then bring it closer. That's a good way to do it.
Because you get different notes and sometimes
Cinnamon toast crunch, fucking raisin bran,
I'd say
Pepperidge Farm,
totally raisin bread.
cinnamon raisin swirl,
raisin swirl bread.
bread.
Yeah, cinnamon raisin swirl
My
bread.
God! So
Pepperidge Farm.
from a 120-minute, jeez, the Utopias barrel that have done it. Because I've had the 120-minute. This is a whole nother beer.
Yeah, this is. It's not very hoppy, is the thing. Like you don't like.
I wouldn't expect.
I
that
can't
anyway
smell.
from a
I
120.
can't smell like citrusy hops. It's all malt and Utopia's barrel.
Yeah,
driven on this one.
it's
But,
so good.
120 is known as an extreme IPA for the hopheads out there. This is, I would say, an extreme barley one.
Barley one. There's no IPA characteristics on the aroma with this at all. Even the 120-minute, if you let it sit for more than a month or two, it's going to be more musty grain, malt.
And I've had the
hoppy.
120 a few times, like the
I
different
have
years. And I get like a lot of apricot and stuff out of that. This one's not like apricot. This is more.
This is a whole nother beer. This is like apple pie. Fucking, sorry.
Apple pie, but not apple pie. It's
Well,
more, it's
I'm just
it's,
all of
it's
these.
pruny, it's raisin,
Right.
it's rich, it's cinnamon, it's
Mhm.
molasses.
Cinnamon swirl raisin bran
Yeah.
with some butter toasted just ever so slightly.
But you say raisin bran, it's raisin bread.
Raisin bread.
Yeah, raisin bran.
I know that's a brand. I'm
that's
sorry.
a cereal.
I apologize.
It's not like raisin bran.
This is why I want to do this on your channel.
Cheers.
This is good. This is really good. Thank you.
haven't tried it
Thank
yet.
you,
Cheers.
BuMpy. Yeah, we haven't tried it. But guess what? It's good. Oh, it's so good. Ooh. It's like sweet and prickly, and like the way it hits the back of the throat when you swallow it down. That is cake.
Now it's funny that you said prickly. Do you get a little bit of pear? Like
Yeah,
prickly
I
pear?
get the prickly pear.
Yeah.
I get the raisin. I get the cinnamon swirl. I know I say cinnamon swirl. That's immediately what I go to. Like raisin.
It's like that bread.
It's the bread.
The Pepperidge Farm
Pepperidge Farm
swirl bread.
cinnamon swirl raisin bread. I don't know what it's called. It's not. I keep saying raisin
It's
bread.
sweet
It's
and
not
decadent.
raisin bread cereal.
There's like a toffee drizzle.
Yeah, toffee drizzle. You got it.
Yeah, this is a decadent. This is a barley.
This
wine.
is nice.
This is not an IPA. This is
No.
totally barley.
120-minute IPA, man. 120-minute barley wine. They knew. they took the barley wine base and they aged it in Utopias barrels. What do they expect? They know they're not going to get an IPA.
Yeah, this isn't like
is not
screaming
an
bitter.
IPA.
You know, I mean, there's bitterness there because it's balanced.
This is a barley wine. Any way you slice it, it's like a dessert barley. It's like something I want. Honestly, I want a cup of vanilla ice cream. I want to eat that, and I want to alternate sips. Excuse me, of vanilla ice cream and this. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I wish I had a spoon, vanilla ice cream, sip of the beer.
Even if you
back and forth.
if you turn this into like a demi glaze, and you put it on
Sick.
roasted Brussels
Sick.
sprouts, it would still work.
It would work. She's a brilliant bastard. That sounds delicious. This is a fantastic beer. Man,
Parmesan cheese.
sure, why not?
Yeah.
The Parmesan cheese goes down there.
Right. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is it's a dessert. It's a barley wine esque beer, full of flavor. 17% ABV.
How do you? So most of the, and I'm just curious because
Most of them don't say it.
It
does say it.
Where does? Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Where does it say it? I wonder if that's New Hampshire. They do say it. 17%. Here in Massachusetts, they don't say it. When I was down south and I would go to different places and get the beer, it would not say it. It would just. It seems
you
like
couldn't get this down south.
no, but I had it shipped to me a couple times.
Yeah.
Not just from you. Well, one from you, which it had the percentage.
Right.
But
That was like a 16%.
yours was sick. It was like, yeah. But I've had it. I can get it right up the street in Massachusetts, craft beer cellar, the regular one, not this one, and there's no ABV statement on it. I think New Hampshire law there's something different because
But we still have beers that they don't put ABVs on.
are they over a certain percentage or are they the lower ones?
Oh, who knows? Because there's no ABV on it.
Treehouse does the same thing with some of their. Who knows? I'm sorry, we're getting on the.
It's not all the beers, but yeah, some of them. Yeah, you get like a Kolsch or like see. It's not,
Right.
Is it 5, 5.5, 4.5? And that's a Kolsch style because it's a big Kolsch. It has to be for Cologne, Germany. But yeah. Anyways,
I do like this. I think it's much better than the regular 120.
It's definitely a sipper. It's just something you can just sit back and just enjoy. The price. It's the other thing. The price on these things. 30. There's cents. There's some cents in there, so I'm gonna just round up. $35 for a 4.
For a 4-pack, it's usually $40.
Used to be around $40.
$10 a bottle.
So they've come down.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
And this is Utopia.
And that's the best of the best. That's going to be the most expensive stuff you buy from them.
Yeah.
Because it's barrel aged Utopias. Utopias by its own, it was $10 a bottle or $40 for a 4-pack. And you got that one for that's a good deal, folks.
Yeah. So they've kind of partnered up with Sam Adams in the past year, I think. So we may see maybe some better pricing and stuff coming out.
Better pricing, more distribution, maybe for some people down south that don't have crazy alcohol laws.
So
Florida, for one.
Yeah. Overall, though, I mean, I was more than happy to pick this one up, and I'm glad I could share it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and put down our scores.
Let's do it.
We'll do that. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right. I'm gonna start it off. I'll give the appearance a 6 out of 6.
Same. Yeah, I did as well with that.
On my aromatic score, I thought it had a good distance. It gives off a lot of malt profile. The hops are there to do what they're doing, with adding maybe some citrus type notes and stuff like that. But it's got a good distance. This has a good distance.
It does.
And we referred to this as being barley wine. So that's basically what
that's what I
base this off of, not
True.
like a triple IPA or something.
Yeah.
I'm at a 9.5 out of 10 for the aromatics.
I actually was lower than you. I was surprised. I was 8 out of 10 with this. The hops I thought were a little bit, and I'm just going by, it's a 120-minute IPA, right? So It's definitely not hoppy in that sense, so I got to take off at least a point, which was half a point for you.
Yeah.
And then what was this? Overall or the?
Oh, that was the other.
The other.
So if there's so it's Utopia's barrel aged.
Right.
So other would fall.
So the barrel aged kind of for me was non-existent. That's why I knocked it down. You gave it a 4.
I gave it.
Because it did have
had distance.
It had a lot of complexity to it, but there was nothing. Yeah. There was nothing that I would attribute to a barrel aging, and I know it's not bourbon barrel aged or whatever.
But we're
aging it in the Utopias.
But we did mention how this is different than the other ones.
It is a lot different.
So I think that the Utopia's barrels are coming through.
Yes,
you're just not noticing.
You're right.
That's
barrel aging, and in a traditional sense, you're right. I probably should have given that a 4, but we're going to stick with what it is. It's gonna turn out okay.
On the flavor score, I'm at a 16 out of 19. I thought it was very flavorful. Once again, I'm sticking to being a barley wine and not an IPA.
Right, and I agree with that, because if it was an IPA, it would probably get terrible ratings. If you're basing it on just the basis of an IPA, which is a hop-forward, bitter type beer for the most part, unless you're looking at New England, which is definitely not that you would want it to be. So yeah, we both gave it 16 out of 16. We don't need to break all of that down, right? We'll go to the next
one. The body's the same, 5
out of 5
for the body. There was no quaffs.
Exactly. It was beautiful. The body was great. This is a hell of a beer. Overall, this is where we differ a little bit, obviously.
Which is weird, because we both thought the flavor scores were fine.
Right.
I was a point and a half higher on the aromas than you were.
And I was lower on that. So it balanced out in the end.
But it's weird, because I scored this as a 9 out of 10 for my overall, as far as, like, do I appreciate it?
Yeah.
Considering what I'm basing it off of. I'm basing it off of barley wine. An American barley wine at that. And I'm at a 9 out of 10. I mean, which is a pretty good. I mean, that's up there.
It's not bad, yeah.
That is up there. And John's got
a 9.5, yeah.
9.5 for John.
Overall, because it's what I like. I mean, when you do the overall, it's kind of hard sometimes to give but this is what I want to drink. This and the juicy IPAs that are super fresh and super crisp. But this type of beer, the barley wine type, I mean, that's, 120-minute IPA, unless you're drinking it within a couple of weeks of being bottled anyway, you're going to get more of a barley wine type experience. Yeah. This one takes it to the next level. It's got those sweet caramel, toffee, candied type of notes to it, Belgian sugary almost in a lot of ways. It's just, it's anywhere and everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
If you like bakery sweets, if you're into
if you like barley wines, if you like barley wines and you like
raisin bread.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it though, like from a beer. Yeah, if you're not a beer drinker and you drink this is probably going to be too much. You have to work your way up to this. You don't have to start drinking beer.
Yeah,
you go grab it.
I mean, this is like wheat wine. That's an easy toss up. If you're big into imperial stouts, I think that you might enjoy this one.
I think if you're big into anything hot, if you've been drinking beer for a while and you're into different styles, I think you're gonna like this.
Yeah, you have to like those heftier notes.
Up here though in New England, it's all double IPAs between 8 and 9.5% double, triple IPAs. If you can drink something like that and you've never had something like this, get on it, because New England can be deceiving. And it can be all about juicy IPAs, and that's a great thing. And this is labeled as an IPA, but it is not an IPA.
The price, like you said at the beginning, the price point of this,
it's
dropped. It's dropped.
There's
nothing in today, right now. We're in 2023, April at that. Everything's going up in price. Groceries, every grocery. It doesn't matter. You pick up like some cream or something, it's almost double in price. A lot of beer prices are going up. This one's dropping in price. How? I don't know. Besides them teaming up with Sam Adams, that's the only thing I can factor in. that the prices will be dropping. It's just because of distribution and just how large of a corporation that is. But great find. You're looking at, if you buy this right now versus last year when stuff like that, you're spending at least $7 less. Unheard of. Good buy. Buy it. Save some.
We still
get a 4-pack.
Still haven't given you
And we still haven't given our finals. Mine, I'm at a 45.5. My BuMpY on my BuMpY 50-point inspection, 45.5.
I'm at a 44.5. At 1 point left. So close. We have very similar thoughts.
So
on
I'm going to round mine up to excellent. You're in the very good.
Yeah, very good to excellent range. Yeah, for me.
So
if I was doing my 100-point scale, it would probably fall into the low 90s, which would be an A for me. So similar, but yeah, it's hard to adjust scales sometimes.
right.
But yeah, I'm right there with you though. It's gone. I drank it all.
I think it's bad luck to cheers to an empty glass. But hey, cheers. Thank you all for watching. There's going to be a link to John's channel. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm on this side now.
You did that last time, yeah.
It's going to be right here. I was on the other side last time.
You did that last time you posted it. It came out completely back aspects.
No, it came out perfect.
It did not.
No, it was awesome.
I watched it earlier today. You're full of shit. It was garbage.
It was. It was.
It was nice.
It was garbage.
Not the video.
No, it was no. Everything. We're gonna watch it after this. Fuck you. Anyways, cheers. Thank you all for watching. And check out this douchebag if you fucking feel like get out of the shit. I might not even put the fucking thing on there. Cheers. Fuck you. Garbage. Bullshit.
And recording.